So something strange has been happening today, and it's not the ghost. Luckily the ghost isn't there anymore. See, the window's staying perfectly still, and so I know that I also have all of the lights on today. So I have no idea what it could be. That's like, there's just something different. Something's going on today. See if you guys can help me put my finger on it. Just kinda, it's like I have a funny feeling. Like there's definitely nothing happening over here, but I mean, who knows what it could be. Maybe it's just my imagination playing tricks on me, but I don't know, it's just a funny feeling I have today. At least Jen will be home soon. Maybe she can kind of shed some light on this whole situation. I know we didn't get a chance to talk about this very much yesterday because of the whole ghost situation, but I was wondering, do you guys have your tickets for Playlist Live yet? Or have you entered my contest? You know, I got mine right here, and I just want to make sure that you guys have got yours, because I am definitely going to be there, and it's going to be awesome. The other good news is that I don't hear any more rats. Like, when we had the smell in the kitchen, every once in a while you'd hear something up in the attic. I haven't heard anything in a while, and I did put some traps up in the attic. But I did just get out of the shower, and I don't want to, like, deal with dead rats right now, so I don't want to, like, go up and check the traps. That's one of the worst things in the world, is checking a rat trap. And I know some of you guys are probably, like, vegetarians or vegans or something like that, but so far this is the only thing that we found that actually gets rid of the rats. I mean, we even plugged up all of the holes that we could figure out that they were getting in. They chewed through whatever we put in there and made it up into our attic. That was kind of the other thing that I didn't understand about the ghost, is why the dogs didn't bark at all. I mean, they're not really like super lazy dogs. Maybe they just don't have the same sixth sense as all the other dogs. You never know. Our dogs could be different. They could be special. So guys, it's pretty obvious that my house is haunted now, and I wanted to ask you guys, what should we do about that? Like, I don't think it's a bad ghost. I just think that there's a ghost in here, and we need to figure out what to do with it. This week is going to be a crazy week for me. I just started a new job at work. Like, I know that that's probably weird for you guys. Like, I don't start like a new job all the time. It's when I say I started a new job, I started on a new project, I should probably say. It's a garage addition next to a house. I'm doing the framing in it. But this week's gonna be hard. I have to pull out my like special vlogging powers for this week because of all of the ridiculousness of starting a new job. I'm gonna have longer hours and I have to get up earlier, so it's gonna be super crazy and hard for me to do because I have to wake up at like 5 a.m. now. And I don't get home until like 5:30, 12-hour days or something like that. And like on nights like tonight, I got the Tiny Chat here in like an hour. And so I still have to edit and upload this. It's going to be ridiculous. And don't get me wrong, I am not complaining. Something that you'll never, well, I guess you might hear me complain about the weather. Stupid weather. That's something that I've decided that I'm not going to do, is complain at all about YouTube anymore. I know for a little while I was having trouble with like the sub box and with like subscriptions and the new homepage. Not gonna complain about YouTube anymore because YouTube is being good to me. And so we are turning over a new leaf in honor of this month of March, which has been amazing for me as far as YouTube goes. We actually had our first video break 100,000, not our very first video, but our first video to break 100,000 views this month. And the same video also broke 150,000 views this month. And I really think that it's gonna break 200,000 views within a week or two. That's crazy, right? I was trying to figure that out because it's like 100,000 views must be some magical number because it took it 9 months to get to 100,000 views, and it's gonna get to another 100,000 within the month? That's crazy. Back to the first subject, not only am I gonna be working long hours, but I'm out in the sun. If you guys have ever been out in the sun for 12 hours, it drains you of energy. That's like one of the craziest things that I've ever, one of the craziest things that I've ever experienced is the amount that the sun drains you of energy. The sun and wind. I'm sure some of you guys up north have been like out in the wind for 12 hours. It just sucks it right out of you, doesn't it? You guys ever seen the backside of a vlogger? I always thought it was super funny that when you're vlogging, it's like you're having a really delayed phone conversation with somebody. But I wanted to ask you guys, have you ever met anybody aside from on YouTube that just like can talk to themselves for hours upon hours? Because that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. It's like a delayed phone conversation, yes, but for the most part, like, I'm alone in this room and I'm just talking to a camera, which in turn is you guys, but right now it's nobody. Technology. Interesting. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and now it's time to pay the price. What happened to my shirt?